Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of The Topping Show is proudly sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice today. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, you see, that's a joke. If you're an IT leader or business owner, you can reach out to the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also, try and get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button and tell your friends, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, going over to the business part of the podcast, you have Southwest Airlines debuting a timeline for their assigned seating. That was brought to us thanks to the good old, well, not really good, but moderately interesting, LinkedIn, which granted is just Microsoft diet since they bought them out years ago. Now, this is specifically Emma Thorne, who's the writer over there, saying, quote, Southwest has finally laid out a timeline for its controversial decision to offer assigned seating, saying the new boarding process will start in the, quote, second half of next year. Also in the works, premium seats, vacation packages, and a partnership with ICE Sinclair. Southwest is also rolling out a transformational changes, says CEO Bob Jordan. As the airline fends off activist investor Elliott Investment Management, the embattled airline is also raised its third quarter revenue forecast and announced a $2.5 billion in share buyback. The changes come a day after Southwest said it would slash service through Atlanta. Oh, darn. Which, again, not financial advice, but historically speaking, when a company starts to buy back their stock, that's usually when they think, well, our stock's going to be worth a lot more in the future, so we're going to buy it on the cheap. So that's why a lot of investors are saying this is a good sign maybe to buy now, though personally I'm a little skeptical because airline is always a very precarious industry and kind of ebbs and flows, and it's a kind of a big budget item for a lot of businesses to cut back on when times are tough, decrease that commercial flight, and just use more Zoom and Teams meetings. But yeah, it was pretty interesting to say it's a controversial thing because, again, I guess being a Texas-based company, which is the best way to pronounce it, well, Southwest is really good old Fort Worth, I believe, actually specifically, or Love Field, actually. Apologies about that. But they had unassigned seating, so first come, first served. You had to race towards to get your favorite spot. And I guess a lot of people are irate. Now, in terms of logistics, I can understand being a lot easier, and some people do prefer to go online and choose their seating, but it's kind of interesting. It's controversial. And again, in terms of boycotting, I'm not sure how effective that would be since I'm pretty sure most every other major airline already has kind of the default so that you have the assigned seating. And so in some cases, you get so granular, you can actually go online and choose a specific seat in terms of where you want to sit on the plane. But yeah, kind of an interesting development at Southwest. I honestly, I mean, in terms of my preference of, travel, I'd much rather drive anywhere. Cannot beat having three pedals, a little windshield time, a little open road. Dude, I would much rather drive up to even 14 hours on the open road than take an airplane where you lose all of your rights, your privacy to defend yourself and all that kind of good stuff. And who knows who you're going to be sitting next to. You got your car, the gold ICE engine, a stick shift. It takes less than 3 minutes to gas that thing up. You're good to go. But I partially digress. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts. Are you a fan of this new policy? Do you think they'll lose any business because of it? As always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So you can click that button. I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know I can make sure better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.